My name is Manuel Diaz. I was a electrician's mate, second class, E5. When I was in the service, okay, a lot of times I get a chance to come home, visit my family. Well, one thing I used to do was I'd go back to my high school where I graduated from, go visit some of my old high school teachers, coaches, and stuff like that. And one time I went back in and I went to go visit with my chemistry teacher. And she let me come into the class. I just sat in the back, you know, and everything like that. And towards the end of the class, you know, the kids would ask me, hey, can I ask him some questions and stuff like that? She would ask me, do you want to answer questions? I said, sure, why not? You know, why not? And so they would get up and I said, well, what do you want to know? And so they would ask me, what's it like, or this and everything like that. You know, would you do it again? Or would you, you know, did you have any other career options and stuff like that, you know? And then one young guy told me that he was thinking about going into the military, you know? And he asked me, he said, which one would you recommend? And I told him, I said, well, I'll tell you this. I said, if you like to fight, join the Army. I said, if you like to fight and you have a John Wayne complex about you, I said, join the Marines. You know, I said, if you want to join and get you a good education, learn a good trade, stuff like that, I said, the Air Force is a great place to get education, especially into the electronics fields and stuff like that. And they said, okay. And I said, but if you want to go learn a trade, see the world, have a good time, go have a beer or two with your friends, I said, join the Navy. I said, it's a lot more fun, you know, and he said, oh, I'll think about that, you know. Whether he did or not, I don't know, but, you know, they like that. I can honestly say I was glad when I left, but then I think about it, I wish I had stayed, you know, because you meet a lot of guys, you make friends with a lot of guys you never, ever would have met, because these other guys come from all different parts of the country, you know, and me, right there in Houston, that's all I ever saw was Houston, maybe San Antonio, because I had family there, but that's all you ever saw, so you never got to see anybody else. But when you got out into the military and you meet people from all over the country, some come from other parts of the world, you know, and you start working with them, you know, rubbing shoulders with them, and they got your back, you got their back, you know, and stuff like that, and you start to make some friendships, you know, and a lot of them last even longer. Well, for me, there's 3 or 4 guys that I have been in contact with since then, and I still keep in contact with them, more than some of the guys I went to high school with, you know, and but I'm just glad I did it. I'm glad I did it, you know.